Well, hey folks, I'm right behind my camera lady. Going to be the second flight ever. I'm going to be in the Gyro 2 mode, or the normal agility mode, not the 3D mode. And then the Blue Knight from Flex Innovations, my RV-8 G2. I'm running a 4000 Sokokin 6S center. This is just an amazing airplane.
Time remaining 5 minutes. Brakes on.
Amazing airplane. It don't matter about the wind. It really don't. I mean, come on. It's such an easy plane to fly. I think I leave the crow on all the time. Well, I have a club in my planes called the Smile Maker Club, and this just became the new president.
Time remaining 4 minutes.
I've never flown a plane like this before. I mean, if you're into RC planes, you just, this thing is just absolutely phenomenal. It's like it knows what I wanted to do before I even ask it. This is the second time I've ever flown this plane, and I'm just absolutely at ease with it. I mean, let's go out here and do some grass hops. The only drawback this plane has is its cost. But I'm telling you, the way it's engineered, the way it flies, it's worth every penny. It really is. I'm so blown away with this airplane. I mean, come on. All right, I'm getting spoiled with the crow. Take her up. I mean, she go, talk about being wild and mild.
Landing flaps, normal mode. Gyro initialized.
That's amazing. Absolutely amazing airplane.
Time remaining 2 minutes. Flaps up.
She tracks so perfect. All right, I'm gonna try 3D mode.
3D agility mode. Brakes on.
It don't matter what mode you're in. She flies amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Intermediate mode.
What's that? 5 feet? She took off? She's a STOL plane also. Is there anything this plane can't do? Normally I'm narrating the entire time because I can just, I just can't come up with anything to say. It's just so amazing. This plane is just, wow. That's all I can say. It's wow.
Cruise mode.
1 more minute.
Time remaining 1 minute.
The flat to elevator mix is perfect. The crow mix is perfect. The travels, the way she handles is perfect. It's like it's tuned to you. I think this is the perfect flying RC plane. It is. It's the perfect RC plane. And I thought my Timber
20 seconds.
Evolution from E-Flight was the perfect RC plane. This is.
Brakes on. Cruise mode.
I didn't have brakes on, the crow on, or anything on, and she landed just beautifully. All right, we're going to take one more takeoff and landing.
Brakes on.
I'm going to leave crow on.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time expired. Cruise mode.
She's perfect. This is an absolute perfect RC plane. I can find no fault other than the price, which I'm sorry. She's worth every penny. I paid almost, by the time I had the taxes and the $50 receiver for it, I bought it, that came with, that I bought with it. I got just under 800 bucks. Worth every penny. Worth every penny. I just, wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's the second time I've ever had that plane in the air. And it's like it knows what I want it to do before I even ask it to do it. You gotta fly one. That's all I can say. If you're into RC planes and you got 3 or 4 planes under your belt, if you can stomach the price, man, man. Okay, let's try to concentrate on what I'm supposed to be doing here. I'm supposed to be doing a review, and my review is awesome. It is awesome. Amazing. Absolutely amazing plane. I did give it a clear coat because, like I said, the foam felt dry to me. So I gave her a clear coat of the polyacrylic. I still got 53% on a 4000 6S. Let me show you where I've got that 4000. Basically, you got your 2 straps here, and I've got 1/3 of the back of the, can you see it now? Well, anyways, basically about 1/3 of the battery is on that back strap, but I got Velcro down the whole length of the battery tray. And the battery tray comes out. Amazing flying airplane. And I'm thinking it's getting low enough light, we can actually turn all the lights on. This thing's got an entire light array, but I'll do that with a new battery. But I did find, with my testing last night in the driveway and everything, do what they tell you. Don't run your lights off your flight battery. Even though you've got a connector to do that with, get yourself a 3S battery. I got a 3300 3S that I'm going to strap in alongside the next battery, and that's going to be solely for the lights, because I put a 4000 Sokokin in there last night that was fully charged, and I probably left it plugged in with the lights on for 10 minutes while I'm sitting there figuring the radio out, and went to check the battery. 3 cells were down to 40%, whereas the other 3 cells were still at 70 something. So those lights sit there cooking. They just sucking that battery down, but only half the battery. So now I've got that battery sitting on a cell balancer all day long, letting them balance themselves back out. So you can damage your flight battery. So don't use, like they recommend, a separate, at least a 2200 or better 3S to run your lights. And we're going to do that next, on the next flight. So anyways, absolutely amazing plane. The build was just by the book, right down the instruction. I mean, folks, I know I didn't do a build video, and I know I didn't do a formal radio setup. I explained everything in the last video on the Maiden on how you do the radio setup. But in the build, there's one thing I found that I've got with mine. I got one bolt. That's not the bolt that's supposed to be there. If those bolts don't just screw right in easily, back them back out. Because I got 3 went in just fine. I went to put that 4th one in, and it didn't feel like it was going in. I had too big of a screwdriver, and I actually snapped the screw off way down in there. So this is another screw in there just to hold, to take up where the other screw's missing. That was entirely my fault, but I shouldn't have forced it, and I had too big of a, like a torque Phillips head, too big of one. If it don't go in nice and easy and feel right, back out and start over. So that's my fault, but she's in there secure. I'm not worried about it coming out. Other thing too about this plane, don't grab it. You'll feel these areas in the foam where, like right here, about half it handly, you can feel like you're gonna poke through. So just be careful how you grab these wings. Make sure you got solid structure because it's a hollow core wing. So there's sections where you just have the top of the wing there and you don't want to push through your foam. I mean, that would really look stupid, and it's something you did. So, well folks, that is the RV-8 60E G2 from Flex Innovations. Oh my gosh, it's the perfect RC plane. Thank you, Flex Innovations. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, faith, family, and friends, and the really cool planes. Bye-bye.